All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're digging into a fascinating prediction, one that could pretty much flip the entire future of money on its head. We're going to break down how one country might be quietly setting the stage to become the new hub of the financial universe. Okay, so let's start with a pretty wild hot take. The idea that Japan, Japan, could soon be the top dog in global finance. It's a bold claim for sure, and that's the big question we're going to unpack today. So, is this just a crazy guess? Or is there something really happening behind the scenes that nobody's talking about? Well, as you're about to see, there's a really compelling argument that this is way more than just a shot in the dark. The pieces are already moving. So, where does all this come from? It all starts with one absolutely crucial thing. Japan has a massive and very quiet head start when it comes to regulating stablecoins. I mean, just look at this timeline. Japan got its act together way back in June of 2023. Their law is done, it's effective, it's live. Now compare that to the US, where a similar law doesn't even get passed until the middle of 2025. And then it takes another year and a half, maybe more, to actually kick in. That's not just a head start, that's a multi-year lead. And this isn't just about dates on a calendar, this has a huge real-world impact. In Japan, the rules of the road are clear. They're active, it's game on, right now. Companies know what they can and can't do. Meanwhile, in the US, everyone's kind of stuck in this regulatory limbo, this long, uncertain transition. For Japan, that's a golden opportunity. Okay, so Japan has this massive legal advantage.
Big deal, right?
Well, yeah, it's a huge deal. Let's talk about how this regulatory head start could totally upend the world of international payments. Let's make this super concrete. Picture a giant German company, say Siemens. They need to pay one of their suppliers over in China. This is a classic, everyday transaction that happens thousands of times a day, and it's the perfect way to see the difference between the old way and the new way. Right now, the way this usually works is through the SWIFT network. And honestly, it's a dinosaur. It's slow, it's clunky, it's expensive. You've got to convert euros to dollars, then send the dollars through a bunch of middleman banks, each taking a little slice. The money takes days to get there, and then it has to be converted again into Chinese yuan. It's just an ancient system for our digital age. Now, check out the new way. Siemens could have a fully regulated stablecoin account in Japan holding a yen stablecoin called JPYC. They hit send. The JPYC arrives in China instantly. An automated system, a bridge, converts it directly into China's digital currency, the eCNY. The whole thing is settled almost immediately with tiny fees. This isn't just a little better. It's a total revolution. And as cool as that one payment route is, that's just the beginning. The real vision here is, well, it's so much bigger. It's a truly world-changing ambition. I mean, think about it. If you can build one super efficient bridge like that, why on earth would you stop? What if you could connect all the world's major digital currencies through one central, trusted hub? And this is where we get to the one ring idea. The vision is for a regulated Japanese yen stablecoin, like JPYC, to become that central anchor, a universal settlement layer that connects everything, creating one seamless global network for money. And we're talking about a massive network. Imagine automated bridges connecting JPYC to everything, China's eCNY, of course, but also to the big dollar stablecoins like USDC and Tether, Russia's digital ruble, India's digital rupee, even future digital currencies like a digital euro. It's a hub-and-spoke model for the entire planet's financial system. And here's the really clever part. Why the yen? Why Japan? Well, it's all about neutrality. In a world where a lot of countries are getting a little nervous about being too dependent on the US dollar or don't want to use China's yuan, Japan becomes this perfect, trusted middle ground. A yen-based asset becomes a really attractive, impartial bridge for everyone to use. Okay, I know what you're thinking. This sounds amazing, this grand vision, but is it just a fantasy? Well, maybe not. There's actually a pretty clear and incredibly fast roadmap to make this happen. But hold on, let's be real for a second. The company behind this, JPYC, is a startup, right? How could one relatively small company possibly pull off something this monumental? That's the billion-dollar question. Well, here's the secret. They don't have to do it alone. The whole strategy is built on three things: smart partnerships with huge global players, the clear legal framework from the Japanese government giving them cover, and a super aggressive plan to do everything at once, not one step at a time. And the key word here is accelerated. We're not talking about a 10-year plan. The idea is to cram this into just 2 or 3 years. You nail down your home base, then you immediately start building those key bridges in Asia. From there, you connect to the big dollar stablecoins, and then, boom, you roll out the whole universal network. It's a true financial blitz. So it all comes back to that first question. Could the future of global finance really be forged in Japan? It sounds wild, but when you look at all the pieces, the regulatory head start, the grand vision for a universal bridge, and that key geopolitical advantage, Japan has a serious shot. It's a remarkable possibility, and it might be happening a lot faster than any of us think.